So kita pergi jumpa dia pukul 8 pagi. Betul? Betul tak? Aku dah tahu dah. Beritahu hang. Atas 1 minit awal. Tak boleh tak buka lagi. Yo. 600 jam. Dah. Oh, okay. Mana motor mana? Alamak. Tak boleh. Dia tak kat sini tak pakai lesen motor. Awal nanti lagi polis tahan ni. Pasal ni? Oh, aku rasa diorang tu main sini fit depa ni emotion ataupun bad energy or something. Macam minyak tak ada.
It's an extreme case of indigestion.
Huh? How come? Oh, did they eat too many nightmares last night?
I doubt it. We only had 4 customers yesterday, including you two.
Paimon blames the other 2.
You're right. Something's definitely wrong with their nightmares. Our ability to digest dreams isn't just a matter of quantity. It depends on the emotional intensity, too. Point being, no normal person should ever have a nightmare of this magnitude.
Muntah pula.
Oh, the situation is dire. If I can't find a way to help them digest their dreams soon...
What can we do? Let us help!
We need to find those 2 customers from yesterday and figure out the cause of their bad dreams. Without knowing that, I have no way of treating them. Traveler, Paimon, I know you spoke to them both. Think you can track them down?
Let's see. They did say they were gonna get counseling from Amora Ichigensai again. Chances are that's where we'll find them.
Lead the way. I'm coming with you.
Ooh. Coming with me. Ni motor dah ready. Minyak extra tak ada. Selalu bubur minyak 97. Sekarang ni minyak 95 je pakai. Sekejap. Aku ni aduh silap, sorry. Ni.
Add
extra asbestos. Benda tu kalau kan alam baru boleh pakai diesel. Alamak. Miau. 95 bagus. Warnanya cukup suka 95. Lol.
I went out to sea earlier today, but was so distracted that I lost my net. Oh well, it's not a big deal though.
Yeah, I messed up today too. But hey, what's the big deal? A few bandits got away, it's not the end of the world.
A few bandits got away.
Murasaki and Shion are sick, and it's all because of your bad dreams.
Whoa, someone's in a bad mood, huh? So funny.
I know, right?
Dia punya emotions dah tak betul.
What's wrong?
They're acting so weird. Paimon was pretty aggressive just now, but they don't seem offended at all.
95, 40, 90.
Allow me.
Dia reda. Nak jadi apa jadilah.
Do you still remember visiting Isa Bathhouse last night for dream regulation therapy?
Did we?
Apa tak ingat?
I don't think so.
Huh. Do you recall having any bad dreams recently?
No, why would I? What in this world could be so bad that it'd give me nightmares?
Nope, nothing comes to mind. Bad dreams must be highly irregular, surely. You don't have to look far to see that life is beautiful.
What is
Ay,
it?
bueno, vaya,
It's like they've
beautiful.
completely forgotten what they did. Although Paimon can believe what they're saying, they don't exactly seem troubled by nightmares. Does that mean Amora Ichigensai's counseling actually works?
No. No, they're clearly not in their right minds. Traveler, Paimon, focus hard for a second. I'm gonna try something a little unorthodox.
Ninjutsu. Asia.
Whoa! What did you do?
Entered their subconscious minds. I noticed they've both become disassociated from their subconscious, meaning I can access it, similarly to how I enter people's dreams.
No. No! Those thugs! I won't let them get away with this! I won't!
The sea is too rough today. I should stay on dry land till things calm down.
Huh?
As you can see, their troubles haven't gone anywhere. Susukida seems to have a short fuse, which causes him to act out of line. I'm sure this has caused him a lot of grief in his line of work. As for Umiko, I believe he developed a fear of stormy waves after a near-death experience. Now he's reluctant to sail out to sea at all, which is having a devastating impact on his livelihood. Their negative emotions have been isolated from their conscious minds and left to float around in their subconscious. That's why on the outside, the only emotion they appear to feel is happiness. But those suppressed
Happiness.
emotions will
Edo
only
Tensei
continue
Genjutsu.
festering in
Shin
the
Tensei.
subconscious, eventually turning into the nightmares that have been giving Murasaki and Shion indigestion.
Ni fans Naruto ka?
If it's Emura Ichigensai's doing, I guess he's not the straightforward con man we thought he was. Maybe he really does have ways of influencing human emotions. That would explain why no one has blown the whistle on him yet. Did you notice anything strange when you came here yesterday?
Not really. They were a lot more serious than today.
Actually, since you ask,
You sure kept that one quiet.
I didn't think much of it at the
Oh,
time.
no. Look, we have to find this Emura Ichigensai right away.
Mizuki, what is it?
Something inhuman is at work in Emura Ichigensai. The traveler's dream confirms that. He has victimized everyone who has received his so-called counseling. If we don't find and stop him as soon as possible, his victims may well suffer irreversible damage to their psyches.
Boy Galaxy.
Well, guess we better press these guys a little harder. Do you know when Amura Ichigensai will be here next?
What's with the urgency? Why does it matter when he shows up?
Yeah, he'll turn up when he's ready. No point in trying to rush him.
Ugh, this is infuriating.
You do remember what happened last night, both of you. Only you don't want to talk about it, because you can't reconcile the presence of a nightmare with the happiness you presently feel. Just thinking about it brings up an overwhelming sense of being torn apart. You can't quite put it into words, but you fear you're a hair's breadth away from a total breakdown. Is that about right?
Please, stop. Everything will be fine as long as we don't think about it.
No.
Emura Ichigensai's treatment has clearly left you wounded and vulnerable. But don't worry, I'm not here to snap you out of your denial. At least, as long as you answer our question.
All right. But seriously, we really have no idea. We've asked already, and all we know is that he's not coming today.
Yeah, apparently yesterday's session kind of tired him out.
Is he trying to hide from me again?
They really don't know anything? Darn! Looks like we've hit a dead end.
I don't suppose you know where he lives, do you?
No. We did ask yesterday, but even his guard didn't know.
Semua kena basuh.
Nice.
Have you found out what you came here for? Are you able to help Murasaki and Shion now?
Yes, I suppose. Now that I know what's causing their bad dreams, I can administer the correct treatment.
I'll track down Imura Ichigensai.
Honestly, you've already done your part by bringing me here. I can't keep troubling you.
Don't forget, we want to book our next therapy session. The sooner you stop having to worry about Amura Ichigensai, the sooner we get you all to ourselves. So we're not gonna quit until all this is resolved, and the bathhouse is back to business as usual.
Understood.
Looks like I have no choice but to accept your help again. I have to make sure Murasaki and Shion get the treatment they need. Still, I'm gonna need your full cooperation. If you do find Emura Ichigensai, please do not approach him. Just send me a message and keep an eye on him until I arrive.
Message.
The last
Lalu
thing
ia
I
apa?
want is for you
Burung.
to put yourself in harm's way.
Mana telefon kan?
Don't worry about that.
Game ni.
You should see some of the other bad guys we've taken down in our time.
Wah ada
Small
telefon.
potatoes compared to them.
Paimon.
Bentuk botol minuman.
Alright, sure. We'll keep our distance and send a message.
Very good. Let's get going then.
Pretty bold claim saying you'll track this guy down. It's nice of you to give Mizuki one less thing to worry about and all, but what the heck do we do now? What if we can't find him? 'Cause in case you hadn't noticed, these guys are hopeless. They don't know anything.
But I suspect Miko knows something.
Wait, you're right. She's the one
Yeah.
who tipped us off about this place yesterday. She probably knows way more than she let on. There's no time to lose to the Grand Narukami Shrine.
Okay. Telefon tak ada. Oh. Kita hantar message. So kita hantar SMS pula. Udah. Bagi ya kredit. Ingat free ya hantar message. To the Batmobile.
She's
Ding, ding, ding.
around here.
Here for a fortune slip, little ones? Or visiting a friend?
Whoa! Where did you come from?
It's been a while, Lady
That was a
Gucci.
little lukewarm. You're starting to sound a lot like her. But pleasantries aside, what's the matter? You look rather out of sorts.
Do you know where we can find Emura Ichigensai? Check the sound effect.
You may remember I dropped a not
Of
so
course,
subtle hint as to his whereabouts yesterday. You mean to tell me you still haven't found him?
Aha! So you did bring him up on purpose.
Let's not lose focus here. You're here to ask for my help. So would you mind explaining the situation to me?
Yeah, fair enough. We went to the place you mentioned, but he slipped through our fingers. Next thing we heard was he's not seeing patients there anymore. Apparently, he loves his peace and solitude. So obviously, we've got no idea where to find him now.
Oh, and after the lengths I went to get you that location.
Don't know if this helps, but we did learn some other stuff about him yesterday. For example, a guy matching Amura Ichigensai's
The
description to
Batmobile.
Mizuki for therapy once. Only his name was Amura Chuya.
Wait,
Anjay.
what? Emera Chu?
Lol.
You know him?
I once asked
Doing.
PI Publishing House to host an event
oh.
for contributors to the Reader's Letters column. I had hoped it might be a fun chance to meet some like-minded people and chat. Until he showed up. Are you telling
showed
me
up?
Emera the Hellraiser and Emera the Healer are the same person?
Based on everything we've learned so far, it certainly looks that way.
Hellraiser dengan
All
healer.
right. Well, in that case, give this address a try.
So dia tahu lah semua ni
Really?
information.
Chooses to live in a place like that?
This was the delivery address he gave to the publishing house once, when he placed an order for several dozen books in one go. He also requested to pay on receipt. The warehouse took one look and assumed it must be some kind of prank, so they rejected the order, earning them an honorable mention in his complaint letter. Of course, with the benefit of hindsight, it's rather obvious why he lives there. Someone as antisocial as him wouldn't be welcome anywhere else.
You've got a point. Well, we clearly made the right decision coming to talk to you.
I'm just glad I could help my old friend.
You mean Mizuki? So you really do want to help her?
I can tell that she's invested an awful lot into the Isa bathhouse. It's only natural for me to show some concern when I see a friend's business in trouble.
Really? 'Cause yesterday it looked more like you were looking for a fight.
I assume Mizuki has told you that we're
Memang kalau
competitors.
kaki gosip semua tahu. Oh, ya, betul.
She has always believed that, ever since we were classmates. And now that I'm the Guji of the Grand Narukami Shrine, I'm sure she must feel the need to prove herself through her endeavors at the Isa bathhouse. The last thing she'd want is for me, of all people, to swoop in and save the day the moment the going gets tough. So if I want to help, I have to be mindful of her feelings and tread delicately.
It's rare to see you being so considerate.
I'll take that as a compliment. Mizuki's always so considerate towards others. It would be nice for someone to reciprocate once in a while.
Maybe I can do the honors instead.
Well done, you took the hint. Now, while I'm sure you'd love to chat longer, you seemed to be in a great hurry when you arrived. Shouldn't you be on your way?
Oh, right. Come on, let's send a message to Mizuki right away.
Khas untuk hamba yang tengah stream yang tengah tengok stream. Memang pok ye ni guys.
Please, it's Batman!
It's Batman, oh.
Anything I can do for you, sir? Check your tape?
Ringside table, Batman?
Just looking, thanks. I'll stand at the bar. I shouldn't wish to attract attention.
Masa saya pakai kostum Batman. Lol. Syok pakai kostum ni. Pakai kostum ni mesti menang.
A large fresh orange juice, please. Yes, sir.
Fresh orange juice.
Friend? Maybe you can help me. I got a problem.
Peluk nama.
Why is a quarrel like a bargain?
Well, what master taught you to read?
The answer is it takes two to make it. Like beautiful music, like the dance.
Tak ada kening tu.
Shall we?
Your orange juice, sir. Batman special.
Batman special. Set HD punya kamera CCTV.
What's your name?
Molly.
You interest me, strangely. I accept your invitation.
Kamera 4K itulah. HD. Oh my god. Lawak gila menari. What the fuck. Kelakor sih. Mana biasa mana mudi tu kan. Tak maun. Tak ada nak start kereta lagi dia dah kau.
To follow the light. Humans are the same.
Masuk.
Call that light hope.
Oh. Gila kereta dulu guys. Tak payah. Tak payah.
You shake a pretty mean cake, Batman.
It's nothing. It's...
Nak lanjut dulu. Alamak dia dah mabuk. Ingat. Itulah jangan minum orange juice dekat kelab.
Yes.
Oh,
drink?
Tidak Batman. Mana Fir'aun pula. Ada lagi menari. Rumah Batman, orange juice. Menari apa ni guys? What is this? Aku okay tau kalau Malaysia buat Keluarman siri dan lebih kurang macam ni. It's kind of funny. Movie asyik apa. Ni bukan movie lah, ni series kot. Takkan tak pernah tahu lah. Meme kot ni, series. Okay, let's go, kita sambung. Tak tahu. Tak apa-apa terkejut juga. Apa benda ada apa Batman di series tu. Kita suruh teleport. Macam again. Sini. Okay. Lagu dia Batman. Batman. Itu lagu siri tu. Batman. Batman. Woo. Oh betul. Oh, rumah datang ni. Damn, jauh tu. Seberang lah dia pergi. Nak buka kedai.
This should be the place Miko mentioned, right?
Traveler, Paimon.
Oh.
Mizuki! That was quick.
All thanks to you two. With what I learned from those two guys, I managed to give Murasaki and Shion effective treatment as soon as I got back. That meant I was free to head out again as soon as I received your message. So, this is where Emura Ichigensai lives.
Sure hope so, 'cause this is our only lead. Wait, do you guys smell that too? Some kind of fragrance. Seems like it's coming from inside.
I smelled the same scent yesterday too.
Then that confirms it. We've come to the right place. Now we may face great danger once we're inside. So from here on out, stay close to me and stay focused.
Rumah tu kecil je.
I don't want...
We'll be fine. You just focus on what you need to do.
All right, fine. I suppose you're used to leading the charge.
Rumah bujang. Lol. Ni rumah dia orang nak pergi betapa. Hai mamang tanah, mamang air, mamang api, mamang angin. Mamang mabuk minum brandy. Let's go. Du-di-da, du-di-da-da. Ooh. What is that glob? Whoosh. Mak ai. Faham macam cerita Demon Slayer ni. Luar kecil dalam besar. Lain macam.
Whoa. This is not what Paimon was expecting.
It looks familiar. Of course lah. Hang pun tengok Demon Slayer kot.
This is creepy. Feels like there are loads of eyes staring at us.
Calm, yet repressed. The signs are all there.
What is it?
Yoki Tenkai.
Figured something out?
Nothing new. Just further...
Aku rasa nanti Demon Slayer ada 2 season lagi.
Emura Ichigensai should be hiding deep inside this place. Stay close to me.
Aku dah baca manga habis dah. Actually manga dia dah habis. Even sebelum season tu keluar. Kinda lah. Aku tak ingat. Eh.
He set up an ambush?
Seems like we're not welcome here.
Au. Apa benda ni? Oh. Macam tu
Rebuild.
Emerge. Right now. Ha. A sight to behold. Right here. Right now. Emerge.
Attaboy!
Allow me.
Right here. Emerge. Right here.
Turn that frown upside down.
Dah cepat betul habis. Apa? Demon Slayer? Sebab Demon Slayer dah sekarang dia orang masuk yang castle tu dah ni last arc. Tapi rasa lepas akan extend buat 2 season because of bila lepas setiap lawan boss tu dia orang ada flashback, dia orang ada backstory and background upside down. Wih, putus guys tapi tak ubat dah. Ani tak pergi tengok lagu rock dekat estate. Lagu rock. Bayar, thank you for RM5. Ya Allah. Tiber ada ni kan.
You have to listen to me.
Lama tak tengok
There is
social
no
bus.
way to get rid of all your negative emotions. This life you're living now is a lie.
Your perspective is most amusing.
What's so funny? Don't you know you're harming people?
Harming people? That's what you believe? Very well. I understand and accept your perspective, even if you cannot afford me the same courtesy in return.
What is up?
Aneh tak pergi tengok lagu rock kan dekat estate. Aneh. Aneh jom macam mana tadi ni pakai ni. RM5 beli KFC ayam KFC sekitar lepas dah tu. Alhamdulillah rezeki kan. Kita play sekali lagi.
But I see now that the truth is far simpler than you were
Dari
proposing.
Hooters guy tapi
All
tahu
my
dah.
misery was
Aneh tak
merely
pergi
a
tengok lagu rock
consequence of
dekat
human
estate.
frailty.
Estate.
I could not hope to remove my emotional impurities.
Wah, nampak macam tergoda ke? Sorry lah, saya dah kahwin. Kalau tergoda tak
was not
apa.
worthy of other people's attention. Anger at how they invalidated me. I became a slave to my emotions. They turned me into a wretched and loathsome creature, hostile to everyone. But things are different now.
Tapi terima kasih for RM5 tadi. Semoga dimurahkan rezeki selalu. So Aneh, are you okay? So Aneh, are you okay? Are you okay, Aneh?
Never again will I stir to anger.
I'm fine, thank you.
I am filled now with only
If not fine, tell what is your name?
and that is happiness.
Happiness.
I have become humanity perfected.
What I'm hearing is that you've developed your own unique understanding of psychological issues. So how about you play therapist this time? I have a couple of cases I'd love to hear your thoughts on.
I would be delighted.
Damn. Bisa teleport lagi guys. Mengerikan. Shit, tiba-tiba duduk guys.
The first is a soldier
Lagu rock banyak kat Penang. Dr. D senat.
the handle too easily.
Lagu rock
Gets him into
ada
all
konsert
sorts of trouble. This is having a significant impact on his daily life, and he's developed symptoms of depression as a result.
He simply needs to let go of his anger. Then he will surely find peace and happiness.
The second is a fisherman who's developed thalassophobia. Now he is unable to provide for his family, which is causing him immense anxiety.
Oh, of course. He must cast his fear far away and forget it ever existed. Then he can return to the sea at once.
Maksud tak pusing. Lul. Lagu rancak. Tak
I'm
kat
sorry,
tokong.
but
Lul.
you're wrong on both
Naya Pak
counts.
Karim.
Oh?
Hong no yo 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 yo.
Is rooted rooted in his strongly held
Lagu tu
principles.
kah?
Yes, his rage can make him reckless, but it also fuels his deep desire to stand against injustice. Losing his anger made him passive and apathetic. He now stands by and does nothing as bandits attack innocent people. The fisherman's fear made him one of the most reliable sailors around. Thanks to his cautiousness and diligence, accidents were a rare occurrence among his crew, despite the dangers of their profession.
Lol.
But after forgetting his fear, he destroyed the fruits of the entire crew's
Sebab tahun lepas kan, 2 tahun lepas banyak kat konsert. Elam punya konsert dia kat buat kat Penang.
Fascinating, isn't it? Anger gives people the courage to stand up for what they believe in. Fear nurtures care and attention.
Ella Ratu Rock. Kecamak caluk. Camak caluk lu. Lagu di luar alim pula.
The Yumekoi Baku
Kuil buat,
learned an
tokong membuat tau.
secret about human emotions. Negative emotions do not just go away. They will always be there. This is true for everyone. Not
Betul.
only that, but their presence is essential. You can't have a healthy human psyche without negative emotion. So do you have any idea what you've done to those poor men?
I don't care.
What an amusing theory. In fact, I do remember those two. But I'm afraid that the only emotion I sense in them now is happiness. How can you believe that negative emotions are required for a healthy psyche? It's a laughable theory. Don't you remember how I was when we first met? You call that healthy?
Acknowledging that negative emotions exist doesn't mean giving them free rein over our minds and lives. Humans have a whole gamut of
balance yin and yang.
They're supposed to keep each other in
Ni
balance.
bukan Avatar The Last
But if that
Airbender.
balance gets disrupted, emotions start working against each other. Untethered rage cripples the capacity to be careful and considerate. Uncontained fear drives
As a
them to
moon needs
abandon
sun.
beliefs they once held dear. The person you were when you first came to my practice only proves this further. You were dominated by your emotions. Under their influence, you deliberately inflicted pain on other people. Meanwhile, the person you are now is so lost that you aren't even aware of the pain you're bringing to others. This diagnosis is going to sound harsh, but I'm afraid it's accurate. You've simply gone from one extreme to another.
Yin and yang.
You say
Push
you're
and
perfection,
pull.
but you're just as dysfunctional now as where you started.
How
Bukan counselling na ni.
Still,
Ni macam
no need for me to
objection.
call you back.
Objection.
You have failed to provoke me. I will forgive you for this offense because I know my present perfection to be a fact. I have direct and incontrovertible evidence. You once told me that nightmares are the result of a buildup of negative emotions. But ever since I
Got
acquired
moment.
my present abilities, I never had another nightmare again. Clearly, that proves that all of my negative emotions have been definitively eradicated.
I'm afraid not. Look where we are right now. We're inside your nightmare.
What?
Lol, inside dia punya nightmare punya.
I knew something was up the moment we arrived.
I knew it.
The enemies that we encountered were manifestations of his negative emotions. That can only happen in a nightmare.
No, that can't be.
You are sleeping right now.
That entity claimed it
Emura.
removed your negative emotions. But all it did was separate them and store them deep in your subconscious, beyond your reach. There they were left to fester. Your situation is far worse than that of the other victims. It has deceived you at a much deeper level. You can't even perceive that at this very moment, you're in the middle of a nightmare.
How laughable. Fear? No.
Oh,
There
tiba-tiba
is
pula.
no fear left in me. This is all just a terrible joke. This is no dream. No.
Something's appeared behind him.
So, my arch-nemesis has seen through my trickery. Clearly, you came prepared. The emotional cocoon I'd wrapped him in was all but impenetrable. Yet still, you managed to tear it down.
Of course.
So it is you. Just as I thought.
What is that?
A nightmare monster. A fearsome yokai that was once the bane of Inazuma.
Bane?
Mekui Baku eat the nightmares of humans, while they called those nightmares their home. So we were natural enemies. When I heard the traveler recount that strange dream, I knew that this was a possibility. But it's still a shock to see one of our long-lost arch-enemies in the flesh. They were supposed to have gone extinct long ago.
Then allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is
Kuroyume.
and I am the last of my kind.
Kuroyume.
Kurayume. That's a name I haven't heard in a long, long time. How have you survived all these years?
Kuroyume?
Yumezuki is a name
Kuro bukan ni gagak. Ke blank.
we may be born enemies, but I have never
Yume blank.
great animosity toward you personally. Ultimately, the
Kuroman.
fall of the night
Kuroman.
this was the fault of our hosts. Humans are such fragile creatures. But now, I have found a way to revive my kind, and you are too late to stop me.
Oh no! We've got to catch up to him!
Enggak, let's go. Fragment Chuya, who is being controlled. Tekan. Love resurrection activated.
What's happening? Hyman's feeling dizzy all of a sudden.
That's the feeling
Go,
of
pintu ni.
rejection. It's so strong. Quick! After him!
Ke bawah pula. Lama tak main tempat ni.
There he is! Right there! Whoa!
Ooh.
What happened to all the pads?
He's repressing his emotions even harder.
So macam mana ni? Naik motor kah? Boleh kah? Tak boleh. How this kalau boleh? How this kalau boleh? Follow Emura Chuya.
Sweet dreams!
Okay. Oh, guna Mizuki, okay. Nampak.
Turn that frown upside down.
Vroom, vroom. Dah. Mau nak vroom, vroom. Assalamualaikum. Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. GG. GG ya.
Sweet dreams!
There! He's got nowhere left to run! Whoa!
Bukan.
To the ground!
Watch out!
Betul kita ke bawah ni. Ni. Macam mana karakter baru? Boleh lah. Tak pandai sangat pakai dia actually.
Is everyone all right?
Dia macam auto attack bila tekan E kan.
Before. The bigger issue here is that he got away and we were so close.
We've been completely cut off. That creature has taken complete control of his consciousness. We'll
Betul
never
Kazuha tahu
catch
dia.
him.
Aku pun tak pakai ingat. Tak pernah pakai Kazuha. Aku pernah pakai Yome punya kot. Kazuha okey lah. Yang ni aku tak pasti lah. Dia macam
Remember the fragrance we smelled on our way
dia
in?
punya E dia actually dia terbang. Lepas tu dia auto attack.
Now we're inside. We can't get out unless we manage to defeat him in his true form. He's turned Emarachuya's nightmare into his lair. There's only one way
Macam
to force him
DPS
into
or
the
support.
open. And
Mizuki
that's by
DPS
finding a
Kazuha
way to
support.
eat this nightmare.
Eat this nightmare? But is that even possible?
It's impossible, Paimon. It's quite literally my job.
Oh, Paimon knows that. It's just... We all saw what happened to Murasaki.
So kita tengok 4-star punya karakter apa dia.
He's super intense.
Kita try pull jugalah sekali.
This won't turn out well.
This monster has harmed too many people. We have to stop it.
But Mizuki ni ketegak
I knew
ni.
what I was getting into. Let's get moving. We may not have caught him, but our chase wasn't in vain.
Dia flash kejap lepas tu boom ni.
Inside his dream. We should now be at the subconscious layer.
Kali time dia fly tu dia macam
So dark.
bagi awan ke apa.
That's what happens if you leave your negative emotions to fester. There must be a lot of emotional fragments in this place. We need to follow them one by one until we reach our destination.
We reach our destination.
What is our destination?
Where the light is.
Ooh. Don't go to the light. Aduh shit. Nimbus Club. Goku.
It's your fault. Do you understand me? You shouldn't go running around with that stupid thing in your hand. Do you want to go hungry tonight?
Ugh. The atmosphere here is so oppressive. Is it anger or fear?
Rasa macam both.
Be careful. Every time we draw near to one of these fragments, we'll experience the underlying emotion on a visceral level.
Visceral level. Tapi tak sabar untuk projek Mugen. Yang Tower Fantasy punya ni ke buat ke? Dia Mugen mana tu?
Ryder? Didn't they reject you already? Get rid of this trash. Go find a real job.
Aw, poor guy. Paimon feels so bad for him.
Ananta.
We shouldn't stay here.
Bila release projek Mugen tahun ni lah. Bulan apa? Bulan 3 Bulan depan kan? Ke bulan tak silap quarter 1. So, tapi dia orang ada ubah banyak benda. Oh yeah.
Ha! I won! Another round? That guy? He never joins in with anything. Why should we go out of our way to invite him? Let's keep playing. Ignore him.
Wow. That's so sad.
Nope. Not here.
Bulan 2, bulan 3. Bulan 3. Tak silap dengar quarter 1 lah itu.
What is this place?
It's his sorrow. Yes, sheer overwhelming sorrow. Human emotions exist in a delicate balance. When that balance is lost, negative emotions spiral out of control and go on to fuel nightmares. By isolating these negative emotions and allowing them to fester, that monster has completely destroyed his emotional balance. That's why he was able to create such a powerful nightmare. If we want to restore balance, we have to dispose of the excess negative emotion.
Oh, so that's what you mean when you talk about eating nightmares.
Well done, Paimon. Very clever.
Satu lagi apa? Neverness to Everness. Neverness to Everness.
I need
Bulan
to find
3
a
ni.
way to separate
Tak
the
silap
negative
lah.
emotions out. For that, I need a special medium. Sorrow might just do the job.
Ananta.
As long as it's kept in check, it can calm the waves of emotions and help him regain some measure of control.
Let it out, Chuya. Let the tears flow. You'll feel better after a good cry.
Okay, lepas kata expecting actually hujung tahun ni.
Process will
Actually.
untangle his unbridled fear and
Bukan
anger,
bulan 3, sorry.
his unresolved
Mizuki
resentment,
just hungry.
and
At night
his
endless
unshakable
field bulan
despair.
8 ni.
These excess
Lambat
emotions will
je.
be separated out from the rest. They are the source of this nightmare.
Tapi Neverness to Everness tu macam interesting juga. Macam ala-ala GTA kan. Punya style.
It's all right. It's an unpleasant flavor, but I've tasted it thousands of times. A good cry can work wonders. Even though he seems
Sebab Ananta punya pre-registration dah ada
take
kan.
another step out from the swamp of despair now.
Are you ready to come out now, Chuya? I'll be waiting for you right here, son. I'd love to listen to more of your stories whenever you're ready.
Lama sangat. Hey Captain, Ananta drops on December 5th. Siap beli buku apa? GTA plus Tower Fantasy plus Spider-Man. Tapi Ananta tu dia punya developer sama dengan Tower Fantasy kan.
Was that nightmare? Hopefully this marks the beginning of a sweeter dream.
Amazing! Suddenly, Paimon feels so relaxed and maybe even happy?
I thought I had found the perfect host, but you found the one weakness in his emotional armor.
Ah! He's back again!
Freeing a single...
Kan Neverness to Everness tu yang developer dia Tower Fantasy. Aku tak ingat. Dua tu lebih kurang similar dia punya style.
Time to relax.
Oh, keliling ni ada awan. Tu dia bawa apa? Dia bawa susu. A new dream.
I can't believe it.
Tunggu terbalik.
Brought us to the borderland.
Borderland?
To put it simply, it's a dream with
Borderland 4 lambat lagi weh.
a space hidden deep within the collective Inazuman subconscious. A dream that can exist even without a host. This must be how that monster managed to survive the extinction of his kind. He hid here.
Mizuki,
Oh shit.
that eye.
He's trying to turn this place into a nightmare so he'll be more at home. And he's creating copies of himself. This
Apa yang
place is
lambat?
connected to the dreams of every human in the nation. From here, he can place a
lambat.
copy of himself in every dream. If he succeeds, then he'll have effectively revived his kind already.
Then we know what we need to do. We gotta take this guy down. Do we think a sword will do the job?
Maybe, if we can get close enough to reach his core. But he's brought the nightmares of all his victims here, and that gives him an immense amount of power. Dealing with this many in one go is going to take a different approach. We need a power to rival his nightmares. The power of sweet dreams.
Sweet dreams? Where are we gonna find those?
Lost minds. There should be some around here, and some of them will have come from sweet dreams originally. Come on, follow me.
Tapi rasa nanti Everness tu aku lagi ni kot nak try. Rasa macam berminat lagi lah berbanding Ananta. Tapi Ananta tu aku akan try main juga lah.
We've got to move quietly. The night
Quietly?
monster has usurped control here. We need to stay out of his sight.
Macam mana dia tengah tengok tak tengok? Oh, ada bunyi. Alamak. Aku lupa pula. No! Kita slow. Lu, chill. Buat lab, buat cool. Bodoh lah. What the fuck, aku dah tekan E dah. Iber. Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? I travel the world and the 7 seas. Everyone is looking for something. Kalau sedap mungkin V akan stop certain game. Tak nak banyak sangat. Ni macam Little Nightmares tu. Little Nightmares. Little Nightmares.
Turn that frown upside down.
Tempat ke ni? Oh, hello. Sorry. Tak apa.
Hold the line. Right now. Right here. Time to relax.
Yo, ni macam. Ni tonggik. Ni alti tonggik ke? Sweet dream.
Chasing Tanuki through the woods and climbing trees to hunt for Oni Kabuto.
Tunjuk punggung.
Thank you
Ah,
for
tongeng
lending us
tu.
your happiness.
Happiness. Tak boleh Oh, dia tak boleh lompat Sheesh. Why I feel like someone is working on the skin for her already. What the heck? Skin? Kulit? Macam dia lompat pasal float. Tak Aci lah.
Turn that frown upside down.
Lambat ke tu? No, aku tak boleh look ni lagi. Okay dah. Ni naik motor.
Watching
Much.
fireworks fly up into the sky.
Try to relay.
Writing wishes on a prayer plaque.
Relay, brother, relay. Relay, brother, relay. Relay, brother, relay. Relay, brother.
Time to face him head on. The core should be just up ahead. This will be a tough fight.
Why?
Oh.
Are these sweet dreams not sweet enough?
I just wish we could have gathered some more. But these are all we could find in the immediate vicinity.
Vicinity.
Which means we're running out of time. Our chances of success are shrinking by the minute. We have to act now.
No problem. We're ready to go.
We have to act now. Let's go to the chopper. Jalan lagi. Aduh. Wow. Oh.
Turn that frown upside down.
Bawa kopi lu. Ni boleh kot lompat tu. Shoing. Sweet dream. Dah mau betul story ni. Weh, naik atas lah pungkok. Aduh. Pungkok besar sangat. Come on, Yome. Lawan.
Not yet it isn't. Now, use the power of the good dreams.
I think you will find it.
Easy peasy.
I must confess, I am somewhat confused. Both of us bring happiness to humans now. Why must you still treat me as your enemy?
Because the happiness you provide is a lie. All you do is make them forget their negative emotions exist. And now they're living under the illusion that they're gone for good. All the while, these repressed feelings continue to fester in their subconscious, eventually becoming nightmares intense enough to become your home. Your kind has always thrived by magnifying your host's negative emotions for your own gain. What you're doing now is no different from what you've always done.
Incorrect. This time,
Incorrect.
change the fate of my entire kind. When a human becomes dominated by their negative emotions, when they lose their ability to survive, that is how my kin died out.
Alhamdulillah.
But I can give them a fantasy instead, turning them into the perfect hosts, capable of surviving no matter how dire the situation in their subconscious gets. This is the path to a revival. My kin shall rise again!
You do realize what that means, don't you? You've gone from one extreme to the other.
Oh, I'm perfectly aware. There is nothing you can say that I do not already know. For over all the years that your kind has been learning about the human mind, I have been hiding here, watching and learning from the fruits of your labor. But I'm afraid I could not care less for the moral burdens that you impose upon yourselves. The health of the human psyche is of precisely zero interest to me. Now here is a question well worth thinking about.
Of course, tak ada interest.
If we allowed the humans
Pasal human.
to decide which of us would they really choose? You or me?
Alamak, dia flustered lah pula.
I won this battle long before you ever set foot inside this tree.
What's going on?
He's growing stronger, but we've exhausted the power of the sweet dreams already.
So we need more sweet dreams then.
Even if we could find more sweet dreams now, it still wouldn't be enough.
Alamak. Give me negative emotions.
Emotions are an immutable presence in the human mind. Then you must also know that such emotions include apathy and sloth.
White dream snap. What the fuck?
Without the Yumekibaku, there to hold their hand and walk them through
Mikui Baku.
therapy, do you honestly think that anyone would ever be inclined to embrace their negative emotions? No, they would sooner run from reality to forget all about their troubles and live inside an illusion.
But the whole reason I wanted to become a psychologist.
Come on, firm lah. Don't be flustered by these idiots. Kira boleh.
Traveler,
Oh shit.
these
Like,
feelings.
Puyo.
So that's how they should taste. Longing, caused by separation. So bitter, and yet the experience led to a whole new journey for you. If you keep pressing on, maybe even more precious memories await. Despair. caused by failure, icy cold, and yet in conquering this despair, you gained the courage to face the lightning. Regret, caused by missed opportunity, a harsh aftertaste.
Oh my god.
And yet it's only through
Ayo.
loss that we can learn to appreciate everything we have. And after all these flavors comes
Sama kan? Sama kan? Kan, hamba tengok tadi sama kan? Sebiji kan?
So that's why I was able to
Lebih
taste
kurang
a
lah.
sweet dream at our
Sama.
first meeting. Long before you ever met me, you'd already gained the courage to never avoid or run away from your feelings.
Aku tak suka this moment lah. Actually Genshin dia guna macam ni, format dia banyak kali tau.
You have gained by processing
Which
everything from your long journey.
after macam certain story of that character macam found the apa? The absolution,
Was to try and
and then macam static gambar dia cakap satu as tu game ni. Oh shit, lightning slash. It's me. Kali pula. Aku dah tak power sangat. Oh tak apa. Oh yang ni free trial kan.
Following thunder. Yeah. Lightning flash. Thunderclap.
Keluar angin pula ni. Mana ya Mizuki tolong aku ni. Jadi visual novel.
Once the false dream he created has been destroyed, I can make sure all his victims.
Mizuki tolong heal. Oh.
I don't think I ever would have been able to do this without your help.
Don't mention it.
You shall join my ancestors in death. You and my failure of a host.
What? He's still not dead? Wait, does anyone else hear water? Where is that coming from?
Maybe he made his host build some kind of device in the underwater cave. Once he realized we were onto him, he decided to sacrifice his host.
So you mean we're in danger in the real world too?
We've got to wake up.
But how? Like, pinch ourselves?
This should be high enough. Traveler, Paimon, jump.
Let's go terjun. Tapi Paimon bukan boleh terjun, dia terbang kan.
If you're afraid, then just take my hand and close your eyes.
Take hand.
Yes, just like the last time.
Gila lah Mizuki boleh terbang. Kita dapat karakter tak boleh terbang macam ni pun menipu.
Hold on tight. The Yomeku Ibaku are getting to work.
You starting to believe. Oh bukan, dalam mimpi lagi. Shit. Sorry. Dalam mimpi kan? Betul lah, in real life kan? Ni mimpi. Oh. Bagi flying kiss. Besarnya tapi. Kan tapi. Boleh santai lu. Tapi
It's finally over. It's a good thing I had the foresight to ask them for help, or I'd be the one dying from indigestion tonight. They were very delicious. Traveler, could I pick your brain with another question? What do you think humans tend to have more of? Happy dreams or bad ones?
Happy.
If only that were true. Most people struggle to deal with their negative emotions. They bottle them up inside until they've festered and turned into nightmares. As a result, humans have far more bad dreams than good ones, and most happy dreams are short and fleeting. They are so rare that it's basically impossible for them to be shared with others. Heck, there are even people out there who only have the mind space to have happy dreams after they've given us their bad ones. Which is all to say that the dreams we get to taste are usually bad ones. No matter how hard we try, we can't seem to change this state of affairs. I once believed the only reason we Umekui Baku existed was to serve as a disposal method for nightmares. It's a fate that we cannot escape, no matter how many dreams we eat or how many years pass by. Even though I call myself a clinical psychologist, I also have dark thoughts sometimes. I suppose that's the only problem I have. Still, after learning the principles of psychology, I came up with a new way to look at all of this. If we can use psychotherapy to help people come to terms with their emotions, they'll gain the ability to deal with their nightmares on their own, so they'll no longer need to call upon us for assistance. That way, more and more people can free up their minds for truly happy dreams until there'll be enough to share around.
That's a beautiful wish.
A naive one, more like. Even though I've run this business for quite a long time, it still hasn't come true. Once. So I must thank you. Because after meeting you, I finally became sure that my wish is achievable. And knowing that is all the treatment I need against the dark thoughts I sometimes have.
There you are! Paimon's been looking for you too! Paimon was just watching the Baku eat the nightmares. They got really full and started rolling around on their tummies. It was so cute. Anyway, that's why Paimon fell behind. Got a little distracted watching them. Speaking of Baku, we were gonna book another appointment with you, weren't we? Remember? Before we got caught up in all those nightmare shenanigans?
It's a little late for that now. Ask me again tomorrow.
Oh.
Still, the night is young. Wanna stay here and watch the moon with me for a little longer?
No, I want to go sleep. Quest completed. Let's go. Satu chapter je. Aku ingat ada banyak chapter. Oh, ada lagi. Ada lagi. Wait till dawn. Beautiful dawn. Lights up the shore for me. Ada apa lagi? Under the bright moonlight. Shine bright like a diamond. So what I need to do? What? Wait until dawn. 6. Sikit lagi tapi. Finally, habis juga kan. Ah! Terkejut aku bodoh. Tiba-tiba dia hilang. Wait, what the fuck was that? Aduh, weh. Lakau tu game ni. Dia berhilang. Dan aku pun tak boleh duduk atas pokok tu dah. Dudidida, didudida. Di bawah ramai pelanggan.
Excuse me. Hello. Please register over here.
What's going on? Why are there so many guests? Had I known, I'd have definitely turned some of them back.
Oh, it looks like business is booming with Amura Ichigensai out of the picture. And it's good to see that Murasaki and Shion are well on the road to recovery.
Morning, you two. Want to make an appointment?
Yes, please. For today, if possible.
Then I better get you another VIP pass. You're our most important customers, after all.
Awesome! In that case, very important Paimon would like to
Very important Paimon.
this time.
Namun comel.
Oh my. Imagine if you'd taken my advice and sold your shares the other day. It could have cost you dearly now that business is booming again. I hope you're not too upset with me, old friend.
Why would I be upset? It's not as if I ever took your suggestion seriously.
Oh, I've missed that way with words. So affectionate.
Would it kill you to not sneak up on people every darn time?
Morning, little ones. Did you enjoy the scenery last night?
What? You were spying on us?
Hardly. That tree was directly beneath the Grand Narukami Shrine. What was I supposed to do? Move the entire shrine to give you some privacy?
Hello.
Is there a reason you're here, Lady Guji?
Mostly because I felt like a walk. But I do have a message from the Tenryo Commission to pass on as it happens. The gentleman who your fellow Yumeku Ibaku fished out of the water last night is no longer in a critical condition. Although his mind seems to have regressed to that of a young child.
It could have been worse, I suppose. Lady Guji, I owe you my thanks. Without your help, things might have gone a lot less smoothly yesterday.
Wasn't me.
Come on, Miko. You've always been worse than me at keeping secrets. I admit that I feel inferior around you, and have an urge to prove myself. How could I not? But maybe these feelings are what have driven me to take this business as far as I have. My sense of inferiority keeps my ego in check, and my desire to prove myself gives me the strength to persevere. I'm able to accept these parts of me for what they are. There's no need for you to tiptoe around them.
Oh, you could have told me sooner. The poor traveler here has been doing all my running around for me.
True. But then again, without the traveler's help, you'd have been placed in a difficult position. Emira Ichigensai had amassed a huge following. For the Guji of the Grand Narukami Shrine to publicly go against him would have been a dangerous move. An angry mob of zealots could have done some serious damage to the shrine's reputation. Much safer for the Guji not to get personally involved. It was the right decision.
Well, that's all true. My main concern was that I didn't want to upset an old friend. Otherwise, I could have taken a much more direct approach.
Miko.
I always seem to forget that you're more cunning and less adorable than you look. It seems like my worries about upsetting you were unfounded.
It's not that I don't get upset. Everyone has their fair share of troubles, but every sorrow has its cure. Here's your new VIP pass. Please take good care of it.
Dia asyik bagi benda free je. Macam nak untung. Primo jam 60 let's go.